Okay, good evening. I'm Carol Loftus, Chair of the Open Space and Recreation Committee, and I wanted to call the meeting to order at 6:35 p.m. And I have our roll call.
James Gates, present.
Emmy Hoff, present.
Veronica Cal, present.
George Sullivan, present.
And Carol Hawks is present. I'd just like to announce that the meeting is being tape recorded and will be uploaded to YouTube. And I guess I do have one addition. Notify that Mary Jane won't be a member anymore. So I don't know if anybody wants to be clerk, because she was the clerk. We can postpone that for another meeting for discussion, which is fine with me. So then, did everybody have a chance to look at the minutes from the last meeting? I know
Where did that go? I think I did, but that was a while ago.
Yeah, I know, it's something I haven't.
Everything that happened before Summer Rec started is like a big blur. I don't know.
I just had a copy. What did I do with my copy of the minutes?
I know last time I looked at it, it was a date. Wasn't there something funky? But that was a while
well,
ago.
If you want to take a quick look. Because we met a long time ago.
When did we send that?
Thanks.
Everybody's happy with those.
Would anyone be opposed if I turned the air on?
No, that would be fine. Thank you.
I have my sweatshirt on because I'm usually chilly,
Oh,
and it's not chilly in here.
Okay, present. I did too.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
air
this is
would
all
be
good.
good.
okay, then I have a motion to approve the minutes of 14 March 2024.
Yeah, motion to approve the minutes for March 14, 2024.
Second?
Any discussion? Okay, please take a full vote on approving the minutes.
Emmy Hoff, yes.
Veronica Cal, yes.
James Gates, yes.
George Sullivan, yes.
And Carol Hawkins, yes. Right along. Okay, so
This is 5.2.
table 5.2 is what we're going to be looking at. And I believe we're only going to think of only looking at the town of Townsend. And
So that's TOT, Management Agency.
anybody, we don't see anybody online. I don't know if Jeffrey was going to try to dial in. He did join us. I don't know if everybody's had a chance to kind of look at the table.
On the first page for Squanicook Meadows, it has the trail inventory as no, but there are trails there.
Which one is that? What line is that?
18 through 21.
18 through 21.
What do you have?
Trails,
So in the column, there, it states no trails, but there are trails on the property.
for those 18 through 21,
Yeah,
should be yes.
But my question is, on that, are they trails that should be encouraged?
Oh,
no,
okay.
you're right. That's-
That's the only,
Okay, no, good point. Yeah.
and, and again, there's 4 of them here. Or the more than on the other side, no, just 4.
But it doesn't,
So it might be on some parcels, it's okay, and on others it isn't.
Well, which ones?
yeah, but
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
We gotta either yes or no, it depending, I mean,
So-
does it have trails, does it not have trails?
Mm.
And are they, is that considered poor because we don't wanna use
Well,
them, the condition, or what?
It's
I think
because it's,
If you look at the last line over, it says protection status.
Mhm.
It doesn't,
Oh, I
Or it
see, it
shows that it's
says
protected,
it's water
It says-
supply.
right, so it doesn't really say
so it doesn't say it's usable
that you
land.
should be able, yeah.
So if you're trying to protect the water, you're probably not gonna encourage people to go hiking there.
that's my
Then it-
thought.
Yeah,
Right.
so I would just leave it alone, no, and. leave it
Right,
as
and let well enough.
Yeah, because once you start encouraging people, then you can have contamination, whatever.
It's also protected habitat.
Right.
So under the primary purpose, current use, it also has public access.
Because it is.
Because part of it is, you know,
Right.
that's
I
the
know,
part that's, you know,
You don't-
used for, I know.
But it doesn't say
Um,
encourage the trails, it says trails. If there are trails, then we need to say that there's trails. Because there are trails.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with any of this land, so I couldn't tell you what any of this land looks like.
They aren't mapped, are they?
Are they on the map trail?
Are they on the NRPC map?
I don't know.
I should have brought that. I did download the map of
Do I
all
have it?
the map trail.
I think I have that in here somewhere.
Public, I mean, there is public access, but you don't want to encourage people
Mhm.
to walk up there. That's all there is to it.
Correct.
So, I mean, the public access is the soccer fields.
Yep.
Mhm.
Um,
But there's no
And-
column for that. That says.
so maybe we want to change the words, primary purpose, current use, and recreation potential. Um,
We'll just leave it alone.
Exactly.
Just leave those
Just leave it.
alone. It's,
Just leave it. I would
It's-
just leave it.
it
I
says
agree.
partially developed, and if you read what this young lady is asking about, she's asking it, what would happen, any development in the future? Well, it's partially developed, so.
Right. I have a question about, the West Elm and Blood Road properties, 16 and 17. I believe those are, and let me just, I'm gonna pull up a map. I think those are the 2 properties that the Affordable Housing Trust is developing. In fact, I'm sure of it.
16 and 17?
16 and 17. Those were transferred, they are town of Townsend, but they were transferred to the Affordable Housing Trust, and town currently has a grant with Mass Housing Partnership and they've done they've looked at it already, and we have a wetlands map, and they're working on what can be developed there.
Okay.
So it will be affordable housing. So where it says natural resource preservation, habitat
You have to
protection,
change that to that.
that there, I
Affordable
think it
Housing
means
Trust.
none. This should be, it should be TOT qualified with Affordable Housing Trust. TOT, that, you know, when it says management agency,
Okay, Affordable Housing Trust.
yeah. Primary purpose, just put Affordable Housing Trust property. It'll be affordable housing. And we're hoping to have an RFP out not in the fall, but MHP moves. So it'll be spring, I think. But, so that under primary purpose, just take that out and put it affordable housing.
Yeah. Is the grants in place already, or are you waiting on them under the funding portion? So are the grants already in place?
The MHP we signed in January.
Okay, so that actually needs to put in there, yes, or grant.
And that's with MHP. They do all the preliminary site work.
What is it called again?
Mass Housing Partnership, MHP.
You want to change condition to in development?
It's not been
Not yet.
developed yet,
Okay,
but it will be.
Okay.
I would just put under primary purpose affordable housing.
Okay.
And I want to look and see if, my other properties, What is it? Number 60 on here. 51 acres on Meadow Road that the town of Townsend owns?
What number, please?
Number 60?
Oh, 60. Yes, I think it's,
Where is
I
that?
think it's, is it 51 or 5? No, it's 50.
It says 51 acres. I'm trying to figure out where that is.
Mr. Map, is it?
Yeah,
When it's the assessor's map. Why does it keep bumping me off the internet here? I really.
If I had to guess, it's in back of all the ones beyond, beyond Shambaghilio's old house, would be on the north side, across the street, where the town owns the land on Meadow Road. You know where they put, you know where the flats are? Where they just paved where the new water line is?
Yep.
Yeah,
Across the street, they own that right there, the swamp. That's.
they own the swamp.
They took that.
Town of Townsend does?
Mm-hmm. Yep, they owned that for a long time. And if I had to guess what that is, it would have been in back of it.
And, well,
Behind this one?
Yeah, the swamp would be on the left.
that's, Ed West owns a good part, well,
There you go.
there's a conservation.
Two point
restriction.
two three nine.
Pretty good, huh, Jim?
Yeah.
Pretty good, huh?
Well, you know, you're the neighbor.
I would have said, yeah, I would have said, it's that piece right there. What's the number on that?
That's Ed West.
I know. Oh,
That
that's,
has a conservation restriction on it.
That's 34 acres.
that's
correct.
34. What's it, it doesn't give you the number on it. the parcel.
No, just the tax address.
Well, there could be another piece in that. I don't know the, don't know. That would have been that, and then there's another piece way up further.
Yeah, and then there's this little piece on, not even a full acre.
How do I get to the maps? Hmm.
If you're not, we gotta go up Meadow, so,
Yeah, you know, but
Oh.
I call them.
Yeah.
Going down a rabbit hole.
I don't think that's 51 acres, is it? That's like a 0.5. 28120 Whitney Lane, Town of Townsend. Its lot size is 22,002. That's like, what, a half an acre? I
Yeah.
think there's a decimal point missing. So I get the maps.
The maps are just by number in the website. I just like map one, map two. Do you want to go into Mr. Mapper and look? I don't know exactly what I'm reading, but I know you do. Just pulled up all of
I
them.
would have thought it's, yeah,
Okay.
I
That's another big,
personally, I think that's his. I think all those are his.
well, this one, the state just bought this one,
That's why I said
which we're not,
all of those.
state's not right in.
That's the Forest Legacy Grant, you mean the west,
Yeah.
the,
75
trust
acres.
land. Up at the top of Meadow Road, the backland, yeah, that was Forest Legacy
Yeah.
Grant. So the state received the money from the federal government.
Yeah, that's how they make a lot of their acquisitions.
I can't follow that. Please visit the assessor's homepage or click here for the maps, and then the URL isn't
It's
found.
not, no, it's not up yet.
It's so bad, this new website.
I'm not a fan myself, but we just,
What do you want, Mr. Mapper?
yeah, you know how to work it?
Sure.
I'll send it your way. I can play around in it and figure it out, but if you already know what you're doing, go gadget you.
Yeah, and I'm technically challenged, so I can't handle anything
No problem.
that's,
I was able to,
28, 44. And
2812.
2812.
you put that number into some website.
Hopefully it shows up.
And North Fund 2812. 37.
Well, in any event, I think that one's in error.
Okay, so let me ask a question. Do we know on all this stuff here, which ones of these are town-owned conservation and recreation properties?
It can't be that, yeah. It's somewhere right in there.
These, you mean, which are used for recreation?
So, because
Yeah,
one
they-
of our comments is, please note that this information, it's only needed for town-owned conservation and recreation properties. And she's suggesting that we take those properties and put them into their own table.
Oh, okay, then
And I'm not
that's
sure,
different.
and I'm not sure what do we want, if anybody knows.
Then in that case, I think Squanicook Meadows should probably be put there because of the soccer fields.
Okay, so if it says soccer fields,
Yeah, 18 through 21. I would put there, what do you think, James?
Yeah,
I would put that there. Those are town-owned conservation,
okay,
for recreation purposes.
Mhm.
okay, 18 to 21, okay.
now what about the baseball fields?
I would do those. And where are they? They're Main Street.
Oh, I
right?
just saw them, but
I would find Meeting House Park.
so 79 is the ball fields.
Okay, so take 79, yep,
Okay, so that
And
one should
then-
know.
and find Meeting House Park.
What about the field behind Town Hall where
Well,
Emmy's
that's
gonna have her?
definitely number 82. Listen, guys, I am almost there. I need
Okay.
like $37,000. That's it.
That is
So that
excellent.
Almost there.
That
5
one?
years.
Okay,
That's number 82.
Where's Adams Dam? I saw that on here,
Now,
the Adams Dam property.
The Riverbank Terrace, that's 84, and that's
Is it
public
84?
parking, Adamsdale Dam
Yeah.
Trailhead. We're bouncing around though, so
Yeah, let's
that's
go back.
okay,
I-
I'll just put a check mark
I'm at,
against it, so 84 should be,
Yeah.
come out.
Yeah,
Okay.
but there was, another part of it, okay, 44,
44,
yes. I think that's it,
Riverbank Terrace,
Mhm.
yes.
Yep.
Wooded with
Adams Dam,
trails,
yeah.
Adams Dam,
okay.
and you could add 43 with that,
I saw off Worcester Road too.
yeah, that's
Was
43, I
Informal, was
think.
that 43?
I think.
Yep, off Worcester Road, yep. So I was just looking
You
at that
said, what
one.
is it, Meeting House you were looking for?
I was looking for Meeting House, but let's get Adams Dam.
Okay, so that's
And then there were a lot that were Howard Park.
Yeah,
Howard Park,
Yeah.
let's see that one,
Let me see if I can.
47.
let me see. Yeah,
yeah, there's 47 is Howard Park. There's another off Dudley I saw.
yeah, it's more than 2.8
Yeah.
acres there.
Yeah.
It's all split up into,
Howard, you said Howard Park?
Mhm.
yeah,
That's 56.
okay, 56 as well.
And then,
Okay,
Where was my pen?
Okay, that's 38 acres, yeah.
Mhm.
the 75, which is Craven Field.
So-
Yeah,
Okay, there's Adams Dam Recreation area,
Yep,
77.
77, okay.
Yeah, I have that one. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just gonna look at that.
And it's possible recreation areas, right? Not just, we're pulling all town-owned conservation and recreation properties.
Yes,
Okay.
that's what it says. It says
Okay.
that they want those, the town-owned conservation and recreation properties pulled out and have its own table.
So we're looking at
but if-
like 105 all the way through 115, right?
Well,
even
so
before
you get
that
the
one.
soccer fields. You might need to, then you have.
No, I'm bouncing, sorry.
Well, no, you're talking to the person that bounces around
Yeah.
all the time.
Okay,
And
What about
Townsend
the town
Conservation,
common?
yep, that's definitely, and then we've got the,
You,
With all
off Dudley is the other piece of Howard Park,
where are we? Did we get that one already?
47. You
yeah.
get
Yeah,
47?
we got 47.
Yes,
Okay.
47.
And going down 56, which
Got
is
that.
Howard Park,
Yeah.
printed these on the printer downstairs and they're,
Off Fordway Road, it's Townsend Conservation Land, and it's past the recreation possible trail location.
yeah,
Why won't you come out?
yeah, the ones for highway too that say past possible active recreation. That's 55.
Or do we want to go about it with actuals and then
Only
going back,
established.
then going back to the possibles?
Yeah, we could. So the active, 59, the site of the old, is that his, under your historic marker, but
What about the upper common? That's
Mm-hmm.
recreation, historic monument,
where are you?
80.
So, I was still on the page here.
Okay, the upper common.
We've got
We've taken that historic marker entrance to OMP property.
We have the, number 57, we have the trail back there off Highland Street. Is that
That connects to,
that's the one that
Meeting
comes
House Park.
behind the, right, isn't that, and it runs behind the highway department, doesn't it?
Well, I don't think it's this,
that's also North County
It's
Land Trust.
undeveloped.
it's
It
North
develops.
County Land Trust. It's
Mhm.
not Town of Townsend. So if there's something
No,
else.
Emmy socket, so there's a
Number
trail that comes down
57.
onto the highway
Onto
garage
the highway
land.
garage land.
It's like an old logging
And
road,
it goes
but it
from,
goes through the
from
North County.
Highland Street, behind Lorden's.
Yeah,
What was Lorden's back in there?
I wasn't thinking about that. That's another one,
That's
but there's
another
another one that comes down from top of Old Meeting House
Yeah,
Road,
very
goes down towards Gary's house, and then if you hook back, you can go down to the,
That's the Land Trust land.
well, it goes onto town property at the end.
It's
You cross
adjacent to
three-
town
like three.
property.
Well, no, you can go down into town property with that trail. 'Cause
I've
I-
walked that trail a million
You could
times.
think
I
of
developed that
two
trail.
different trails, maybe.
There's a bunch of trails through there, so you
Yeah.
There
could
are.
haul all of it.
I'm not sure.
It
I
has it as-
can't get into the
It
town
has
stuff,
57
so.
as Town of Townsend. It doesn't have it, because we did have it on, there was another couple that actually had it separated out. For the land trust, right? Like if you look at like number 127, 128, it actually says NCLT land.
Right,
So we didn't, this one is designated as TOT. So maybe that's the,
it's
I'm
like,
thinking the one
That's the one that
right,
comes
at the
from
back of the
Highland
garage.
Street behind Lorden's. There is a trail there
is that, so that's,
that will
that's,
take you right to the
yeah.
highway garage.
but again, there's another one that comes from the North County Land Trust land onto the town land.
That's the one behind, off of Greeley Road.
Yes.
If you go to the end of Greeley Road, that's North County Land Trust property.
so that's gonna be down here
There's, you
somewhere.
go through like 3 properties though, including North County land. North County is like the
That's a set.
bulk of that trail leading down into that other trail.
Finishes out for the.
It's only a small area. I won't split hairs anymore.
I don't
I won't.
think you have it right, because I had that property surveyed just about 2 years ago before transferring to North County. So, anyway,
You know, let me interrupt a second.
Yeah.
I've done everything to try to come up with the word Meadow Road for that piece we stuck. I
Can't
cannot
find it
find
anywhere.
it under that 2812 number. So I don't know if
Let's
it's,
look into
I
that a
don't-
little further, maybe,
I don't
make
know
a
if
note.
it's not under Meadow Road, and I can't find the 2812 number on Meadow. I've searched that whole section. When you go to town-owned properties on here, on this site, the
Mm-hmm.
town-owned assessors map, that's not on here. On,
yeah, that property needs to be looked at.
Yeah, we need to look at that.
There's a question about that one.
About that, and that's
Yeah.
2812 Meadow
Mhm.
Road, okay.
Yeah,
it's not, well, it's 2812, but I don't know where it is. I'm not
Okay,
coming up with
But
it's
you're
it.
not
number
finding it on the-
60. Number 60 on here is questionable.
Yeah,
Map reference.
It's somewhere there because it's in that, on that map of 28.
mhm. So yeah,
Okay.
right. Yeah, we'll question mark and see if we can, maybe I can ask Vicky to find it first tomorrow.
Yeah, send a note to Jeff and ask
so-
him to verify it.
Are we putting in like the library senior center? Because that's a recreation property, so number 63.
Yes, you could.
I mean, we should, right?
Yeah, because it's used for recreation for the kids.
Yeah, my bank
sometimes.
annex is on here somewhere too,
It is, it's,
somewhere.
I just passed it.
I know.
It is number, 81.
Yeah, there it was. In between here. Highland Street Hillside Cemetery, no,
I don't think we
No,
want to put that.
definitely not. The town common here at 85.
So where are we at? Are we at 80, in the 80s now?
Yeah, kind of, I think we're kind of doubling back and
Okay,
over.
all right.
So,
We can just go over the numbers at the end to verify
Yeah.
we captured
Um,
everything.
101, we should look at
It
101.
didn't, it's not even.
it's
So
not
what's,
even-
Even when I
what's
punch up
the
the
upper
point, it
common
doesn't-
versus
The upper
town
common
common?
is Spalding, it's that V in
That-
Spalding.
Barb,
Yeah.
there's a memorial.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
upper common.
That's upper common, and that is, it is, technically, it is like a public park.
We're not looking at the TCC, Council
No.
Conservation Commission property,
No,
but Old Meeting House Park
that's on
is
there?
part of that.
Right, that's 104.
Right.
So you wanna take out,
They want just Town of Townsend, correct?
right,
Which
well,
is-
it said
Isn't it conservation?
County and
I
conservation.
don't know what they're looking
for
for.
town-owned conservation and recreation properties.
So
Okay, so we
TCC
can look at
is
TCC.
town owned.
So then you can pretty much look from 95 all the way down there.
From 95 down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
95 to 104 on this
Mhm.
page. Um,
Yeah, to 115.
Keeping on
Just
going.
keep going down to 115.
Yeah.
Because that's all of
Mhm.
Meeting House Park.
Okay.
Okay, I'm so stuck. Wilson Park, traffic island with Morrison. Right. What about this Lunenburg Road, Basman's Trails?
That's where that big sign is.
So that's part of
Yeah,
it, that's where it is, okay. I don't recognize it, so I was like, just what
It's
is,
just past Bayberry. If
okay,
You're going up the hill.
okay.
I don't know, I don't think. I don't know.
You know, just jumping ahead to one, when you're on the last page, 133 and 134, I think they're reversed. I think the locations are reversed.
Yeah.
Yep, they are. Yeah, North Middlesex and Hawthorne, both those are.
Yeah, that's right, they are. So that needs fixed.
That doesn't, it's just.
Yep, no, that's a big catch.
So, but you're right there for, we've got, yeah, those are all the trust, but no, you only want conservation, right?
Yeah, and then that would be not the next section, that kind of money.
Right.
Is that it?
Yeah, because
Unless we go into the possibles,
and.
yeah, unless we go into the possibles and the
Yeah.
passive
Yeah, I'm
versus already designated. Well, just worded weird.
Okay, if you look at 64, at 11.85 Dudley Road,
Mm-hmm.
under, primary purpose designated for affordable housing,
Yeah.
that's what should be written for the,
Oh, the-
West Down and the,
Did they ever want
Yeah.
that?
and there are a couple more that, are, so if you look at 67,
Mm-hmm.
Wallace Hill Road, Haynes Road,
That's supposed to say this too.
that is designated for affordable housing. That's number 67 as well as number 68.
So it's okay, the 67 and 68 should have that
Correct,
same designated for affordable housing language in
Yes.
there.
correct. And then there's also one on South Row Road, and I have to find that.
Oh, I
I
just
believe
saw
it's
that.
number 49. That's the
Yep.
other Affordable Housing Trust property. And it says potential for affordable
But just
housing.
put
That's
those
South Row
words
Road.
there.
Yeah,
But I'll put the same designation there.
yeah. And voted at town meeting, that same as 57 and 58, they were also voted at town meeting for affordable housing. That's when they were transferred to the Affordable Housing Trust.
Mhm.
Okay.
And I think those are the 6 properties that are, 1, 2. That's 3,
Yeah, only got 4.
4, 5, 6.
Okay,
Because
there they are.
it's 2
Yeah.
on
2.
West, in West
Yeah.
Townsend.
I only have 5. What am I missing?
Which
16,
ones do you
17?
I
have?
got 16, 17, 49, 67, 68. What am I missing?
You're missing 64.
64. Okay, thank you. Oh, that one's already written that way. That's
Yeah,
why.
that's
Yeah,
right, but
I got
that's
it.
why.
Yep, I got it. Like, why do we have it?
So number 27, it's 7.5 acres off Cherry.
Mhm.
In the primary purpose, current use, it states wetlands, possible playground.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Do we want to go into the possibles now? Because we have a lot of possibles and passives. Do we want to put those in that table if we're talking
So-
about conservation and recreation?
Which one is that?
If it's
Three,
wetlands,
number
you gotta-
47.
you gotta-
47.
27.
27.
27. That was the one that was gonna become a skate park
Huh?
years and years ago.
Then there was the ball fields in
Kimberly Park.
Timberley, that's number 3. It says ball field, wetlands,
Well, that's the one that used to be a ball field. My
Yeah,
kids
it's
played
no
there.
longer, it's no longer. It's
They
just-
did.
no,
Years
I-
ago.
But
It was
again-
one
They
of the
talked
main
about
ball
it.
fields.
Yeah.
Right.
Is
And
it
Dave
gonna ever
wants to
be
see
a
it.
ball field again, or
Well,
is it just
it's-
too wet over there?
It's water supply. And I think
Right.
that the
Oh,
Board
that's
of
why
Water
they-
Commissioners would be
So do we take off?
horrified.
well, Dave would
Um,
love to see it become something, but
Right,
you'd have restrictions, so.
right.
Right.
Should
We
that
used to
just-
park right along the wetland. I mean,
Should
it was,
maybe we
there were
take off
cars all the
ball
way
field and
down
just
to
leave it
Ash.
wetlands?
We could put possible recreation because there is possible, just not necessarily the ball field because
Take
of the
the word ball
restrictions.
field off and put-
Yeah, possible recreation.
They
on it.
threw that around as one of the places for a dog park.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Um, but anyway, yeah, that one should.
but again, so we
probably-
should put that on this other, I'm thinking about separating it out, like shit, they asked us to do a separate table, so we want to put that on that separate table because it's a possible recreation. Is that, like, we want to go there now that we've designated the ones that are current?
Before I would put that one there, I would check with the water department. Because it's no point in putting it on a possible recreation table if the water department's totally opposed.
Yeah,
And it was a ballpark.
Right,
Yeah,
I
that's what
mean-
I understand from.
Yeah.
from
I mean,
people
both
that
of my
live
kids played there my daughter played until she was in middle school
Yeah.
and they played there. So, I mean, she's 37 now, but
and you have the same thing, like Ash Street has the access to the ball field.
Well, that would be, that's, yeah, that's,
Right, so
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying, like, it's all in that connection, all right.
yeah, do we wanna take out the cost?
I
But
would,
would you, I wouldn't,
I would just,
that
oh,
one
I
is
see,
a-
take it to, yeah,
The one that says,
move out ball field, just
Yeah,
yeah,
put
it's gonna take out ball field.
ball
and just
field
put
and
ball.
access to ball field on
Right.
the next one.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I
These
see.
were probably just moved directly from the old plan,
Yeah,
so.
that's fine. Cause that one that you said possible playground in wetlands, why would you ever put a playground on wetlands?
nature's playground.
Yeah, right,
Because
I
I just,
wanna go home.
I mean, that just seems
Fine.
kinda, I don't know where that one was, where it's at.
Isn't Cherry, isn't it up off of Emery? It was down at the end there, it was gonna be, it was
Oh, yeah,
one of the
that's Cherry,
skate
yeah.
park
Yeah.
many, many years ago.
Should take off possible playground and just leave it wetlands.
Yes. What about, the West Townsend Reading Room?
That's on.
I
here.
see this Squanicook River Public Access.
Yeah,
There's that fisherman's parking behind it. Is that this part of the same lot or parcel?
I am guessing it is, but without the maps, I can't tell for sure.
That, I can look at.
So 25 should maybe go to there.
25.
yeah, that's one of the, 25.
25 should
Yeah,
go to the
reading room.
separate,
To the
separate.
Yeah.
new,
Separate.
yeah, the
page.
new
Okay.
chart.
Yeah,
Yes,
And we
that's,
do have-
that's a whole, that's a big parcel.
40, we do
Mhm.
have the Squanicook River
It's a big
public
parcel.
access there.
For some reason, the app I'm using has it lumped in with the
So number
cemetery.
40 should be in there because that is the public
It
access
has
to
it
the
lumped in
Squanicook
with the-
River.
With the whole cemetery.
Yeah,
Okay.
Um,
so I don't know if it could just be,
let's see.
I just feel like, yeah, we should probably,
I think that it's just probably this, that 1157 Sea Road Sisters.
I don't know if
1
maybe
acre.
within that other table, we do a secondary one underneath that says passive or possible, because we do have multiples on that.
how many,
That's interesting.
So I think,
how many acres is that parcel with the reading room?
Just one.
Just 5?
One.
One?
Riverside Cemetery is
It's separate.
5.5 and then another 5. There's, Squanicook River Public Access
Yeah.
Cemetery Expansion, that's 23, I think.
yeah,
Cleared for cemetery, and then the next one is cemetery.
yeah, that should be one of them.
Oops.
The
Number
yeah,
23.
number 23 and number 25, because they're both public access for the Squanicook River, which is absolutely recreation. And then, yeah, 40 was the same.
What about, this is Elm Street. Squanicook River Public Access
Yeah.
Utilities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number
Got that.
40.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
We
did
we
that.
circled
did
that
that
one in,
one.
yep.
Okay. What's this landlocked 5 acres, number 45? And
Main Street?
number 55, 5 acres. Landlocked. 1944 season. What is that?
Main Street, 1944, landlocked, non-wooded. Hmm. 5 acres.
Yeah,
Where the heck is that?
that's a good
Well, somewhere around Howard Park, because you're all on the same map number.
Yeah.
You're all on 19.
Right.
Yeah. Where the heck is that? Barker Hill Road is also the 19.
I wonder if that is
29.
part of, doesn't say Howard Park, but
It's kind of weird. What the heck does landlocked mean? You're not just in the water.
Want to look at that again?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
No public access to it, if it's land.
well, if it's landlocked, but it could be a parcel that's adjacent to a parcel that isn't landlocked,
Right.
depending on where it sits.
Oh, that's pretty.
That is very pretty.
Yeah.
It's like names.
Somewhere near Barker Hill Road, because that's a 1944 number there, so you're near. Oh, I know.
Here you go, sir. Sorry, I'm a bit of a sprawler. Just take up the whole table here.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm the same way. I like to spread out everything.
Well, they printed flip instead of flip, so I'm struggling.
But it's fine.
Okay, but this page, we don't need anything with this page. I'm folding it. and getting rid of it. Doesn't have anything for us on it. Okay. So while we're waiting, let's talk about the Townsend Conservation Land here,
Okay.
which is in the 120s. Do we want to pull those out, and there's other ones on here. Do we want to pull out all the ones that say possible trail, possible recreation, possible, and put those in their own thing? Because they all currently have some other designation as well with just a possible. So I'm assuming we're going to want to include those in planning eventually for open spaces and recreation, whether it be something with conservation, like putting together an outdoor learning room, or whether it be developing those trails at some point.
But for the ones that say habitat protection.
Correct,
And habitat,
correct.
because some of them say
Yeah.
possible trail, but I wouldn't think that.
Not if they're protected that way, right? But we're looking at, if you're looking at like 123 and 122,
That is the, that development back there. That's the open space for that development. You know, the one on the right? I'm pretty sure that's what that is. It's an OSPD. It says Open Space Preservation Development. It's a good about a land. What's the name of that development? Patriot, something or other. I'm pretty sure that's what that is.
Is this Pheasant Ridge Road, is that not the trails that are back there?
No, that's owned by Fish and Wildlife now.
Oh, okay.
They used to be
It
land
used to be a
trust.
land trust, right?
Yeah, that's,
okay.
those two, those are the small parcels right
Yeah, the little
along the
bits.
entry road.
Okay, but not the rest,
Not the
okay.
rest. The rest
That's a
went to
bummer.
Fish and Wildlife.
He's trying to figure out that 1944 for us, right? The
What?
landlocked, he's trying to figure out where that is,
Yeah.
off Main Street.
I'm trying to find the number system here. So,
And then we've got Pine Road.
it's your house, Jimmy.
What?
No, just kidding.
I mean, even though
I said it's your house.
Your house, man.
Right there.
it says off Lockbrook Road, but Lockbrook Road was never
Well,
developed.
close, because I'm looking
They,
for 1944,
instead
it says
of,
42, right?
Putting that open space preservation there, they did, and so that was
Oh, that's
never,
Dennis Pier.
so
Oh,
off
I know.
Lockbrook Road, I don't even think
The
Lockbrook
racetrack.
Road exists.
The racetrack state,
That's an open space preservation.
that's the racetrack right
Okay.
there.
I don't know.
Oh, I know it.
So the town got the
So,
land, but the
it's-
OSPD was
Can you
never
zoom in
built,
at all?
is what it
No,
comes
I
down
was-
to.
Not trying to, because I was losing,
And access to
I
it,
was losing the map thing.
So it's up here,
you have to walk down someone's
Yeah.
drive.
No,
I think.
no, I think you're right, I think it was there.
Well, the
Yeah, that's
racetrack
not
I'm
state,
making this up.
Yeah, that's not
I
happening.
know the one you took. So what number is it, George? 44?
I always said I was gonna test that.
1944, and you came out 42.
Well, the first 16 feet in, right, or 6 feet in to the
No, you
property, isn't that still the town's? Could you imagine?
Yeah, but what line are you on?
What's this one?
You're-
Fitchburg
that's
Road?
you.
Familiar with this one? Number
Off Main
13.
Street,
Yeah,
113.
number 13, it's 13.
See,
Fitchburg
some of
Road.
these
It
don't
just says
show up
possible
with a
trails,
parcel,
it doesn't say anything else except undeveloped, it's 2.5 acres. Any ideas?
I don't know what that is.
Me neither. We should probably look at that one too, huh? All right, I'm circling the ones that I think we need to have
That's
Vicky look
crazy.
at for
All
us.
these ones that are on this map have a rough time showing where, interesting.
So I'm circling
what I
them.
Oh, is it?
See what
No,
I mean?
it's not water department.
It doesn't
line.
show
No, it's
any
not. That's
numbers.
what I'm saying. It's off of that. It's past that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like,
You
I
showed
wonder
up
what
at
that is.
19.
so there's this one right next to, right behind, Gary Lorden's.
Yeah, but it's a little thing goes around it.
Right, and that, but that's 3.28.
Yeah.
Maybe that-
Maybe that is. Wait a minute.
The town
And
needs
that's
to
down
have
at,
a little bus
let's see,
tour of all the trails,
Right?
Right,
because people who don't,
right.
who don't go much further than the center of town
Yeah.
don't know any of the trails.
Well, that is
18.9.
true.
I don't know, walk up the street from it.
Yeah, but right here, here's a parcel. It's unnamed.
Oh, I see it here. Here's the pond, right?
Yeah.
So I'm down two lots and
Right.
right there.
Yeah, right in the center.
See, it shows up with no number.
But it has 1 of 3. What's the rest?
What are we looking at?
Looking for 1944.
It's 1819. Yeah, well, I think you said it doesn't, oops. Doesn't say anything.
Going the wrong way, 19 makes.
59 has our access to Old Meeting House Park. Number 59 Old Meeting House Road.
The
side of the first meeting house.
There,
We leave
Oh,
it as a
yeah.
historic marker,
It is more.
but it is the
That's pretty
entrance
much all
with
it
the
is.
parking.
you know that right there, that
Um,
embankment?
Are you sure, or is it the one further down? Where are you at?
I'm at number 59.
Number 59.
The acreage is just that, I think it's just that tiny
1, 2,
turnaround part
3.
with the parking.
Yeah, that's all
I
right.
think
That's
it's
right
just
at the
on the
very
spot,
top.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, at the very top of it.
So,
That's
yeah,
what I
you
thought.
don't want that.
No,
You know how I do?
I was like,
Go
which
down to
I'm,
the
I'm
assessment
actually
map
doing
and
X's
pull it
now, not
Yeah.
just circle.
The wrong
I'm,
way.
this looks like a kindergarten.
I
play.
tried.
You can't search
this-
by the-
I'm so
I
sorry.
did, I
It's
tried
like-
that.
As long as I can read it, right?
Yep,
Okay.
Well, I cheated and I went back to
Protection,
the,
no.
okay, I went
The
back,
owner, yeah.
I went back to here,
Harbor Fire Station,
I went
no.
back to the town.
What's this one here? This one in Brookline Road.
No, not going there.
Where are you at? Number 70?
Didn't we talk about that a second ago? That's habitat protection, right?
All right, let's
Oh,
keep this
no,
moving.
that's where
Yeah, yeah, we don't
that,
need this right
that's
now.
where the Welcome to Townsend sign is.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a teeny.
Yeah, that's that little bit.
Yeah, and it's completely surrounded
I'm-
by DCR land. DCR wouldn't take it.
That one little spit.
That one little piece.
So
yeah,
I've got
yes,
The
they should
2812-0,
Was
the
it because the sign was on?
1944,
have. No, it's because
and
it was already protected.
1020,
And they said, nobody's gonna take
0
that.
New
We're
Fitchburg
not
Road
gonna-"
to ask the assessor's office about tomorrow. So I've got I'm supposed to act about
1944.
number,
There's
yeah,
only so
number
much you can
60.
do.
I'm gonna ask
You probably just
about
wanted to give it to them to
number
clean up the books.
45
Well, that's what we would
and
have done.
number
I mean, we gave away.
13.
property, We
Oh,
didn't sell it.
13,
Yep,
okay, yeah, that was.
and then yes, number 60 was one of them. Yep, where I'm gonna ask. So number 60,
That's 28.
number
12,
45, and number
Nothing.
13. Those are the 3 parcels that I'm gonna ask them about.
Right.
I'll send an email tomorrow and see
Okay.
if we can figure out what those actually are. I will do that. I can do that tomorrow. Thank you. I'll have her show me how to
So
find those
I got
parcels.
kind of, with George coming up empty handed on some of those, I
Yeah.
really makes you wonder if some of these should be cross-checked
Yes,
to make sure that they match the assessor's map.
right.
Which would be a daunting task.
Right,
One
right.
way
I'm
I-
like, I have time after August 9th. Before then, I can't go through this, but, I mean, a daunting task, yes, but some of this, I mean, we know, like, some of this we don't need to check. We know that this is behind the highway department and you can't use it. We know that this one is part of the meeting house and it's that tiny little spit of an.
2812 according to Mr. Mapper, is where the police station is, sideways across it on Dudley Road. This is 2812. That is definitely an error.
That is definitely not 51
the-
acres.
It is not 51 acres.
That is definitely not something.
And that's
what
where it is.
That's across from
So
your
it's
house.
across from
Oh,
your
I know.
house, George. It's
Oh,
right
that's
on
down
that
there.
corner.
Yeah.
I was just there the other
And I
day.
think it's 0.51 acres, not
Yeah.
51.
Right.
And Meadow Road is wrong, so it's an error in
Yeah,
the
this is
chart.
an
You
error.
can
There
confirm
used to
it.
be a house
I
there.
will.
Was there?
And it says, if you go to the assessors, the town assessors documents, it says it's, for a, like a not communication center. So maybe at some point, the town thought they were gonna build a communication center on that piece of property.
So I will look at that with, again,
I
I'll
wonder if
contact
that's
the
known.
assessor's office. We'll take a look at this
Wonder if that's known.
and see this error situation here.
It's
Because
pretty.
that's definitely,
It would have been from the early 2000s.
mm,
No. Things get lost.
say maybe it was even before that. Maybe it was our Y2K communication station.
Well, yeah.
I don't know.
I'm gonna say the house
In the
fell
conservation
down.
Yeah.
office, they're still
And the
trying
town
to pick up
took it
the
years ago.
pieces
Yeah.
from past.
Of what's.
What else are we looking for here that
It's
we
definitely
didn't
an
know?
error. Okay. The
There
other
was that
one,
Elm Street property, right?
yeah, that was what, number 13?
Number 13,
Is that number
New
13?
Fitchburg Road,
Yeah.
1020. Okay, I think I figured out how
Did you
to
find?
select parcel ID. Okay, X out of this one. How did I do that?
I don't know. Now I'm like, what'd you do?
What did I do?
Because now I want to know how.
I need to go back. I went to Town of Townsend Assessors. And then I went over here to select parcel ID. I couldn't enter it, but I could select it. So what was it? It was 10?
1020.
Okay.
Pittsburgh Road. It says possible trails. 2.5 acres.
So that's what I did. Fitchburg Road. Oh, yeah.
Mm-mm.
What's that? Oh, so I am, okay, so we're going down this way. Jonathan Lane.
Yep.
So it's on the same side as Jonathan Lane and it's backland up here. Who knew that the town owned that? Formerly municipal districts, removed June 2009, owner Town of Townsend. Sale date 2004. That's interesting. Wonder who owns back here. Well,
Yeah. It could possibly be, yeah, possible something.
yeah, that one we should probably grab
I think so.
and put
I
on that
agree.
chart, number
Number
13.
13, I'm circling it. It's going on the chart.
13.
Mhm.
Mhm.
We checked it. It's golden.
So, okay, so put that on, take that one off.
What about your Old Turnpike Road one? I know we talked about this one before, Ronnie, when I think we were doing the trails,
Okay.
trails and treasures. That's,
What's the number of it?
12170. That's the one, it's forest, you probably, Susan, it's Old Turnpike Road, 5.9 acres, forest habitat protection, abut state land, possible trails.
12, 17.
17-0. So I already have X's or lines on most of these. There's only a couple that I think none of us are quite sure what it is.
What's Turnpike Road? Mason Road, Old Turnpike Road. So this is, right when you come up to the Poor Farm.
Is
Oh,
it
yeah,
that
that's what it
parcel at
looks
the end?
like.
It's that
Yeah.
parcel at the end.
Yeah,
It's all swamp.
is that what that is? It says
It looks
habitat
swampy
protection
right
about state
through
land
here.
possible
Yeah, the beavers
trails.
got into it last year.
It just says wooded, so should we change it to, because we have that somewhere where it says that the land is marsh or something like that. Don't we have that
What number
somewhere,
is that?
instead of just saying wooded? That's
There was one
number
that says bog
15.
area natural, but it's
I
a
mean-
bog.
But I mean, we've got water and shrubby, so why can't we put swampy? I mean, that's what it is, but
Yeah,
why not add swampy in that description so that we
Well, we
No.
could list it as
or
poor.
list it at poor, right?
well, yeah, we
Yeah.
have to list it as good, excellent, good, fair, or poor.
Ronnie, what are your thoughts on taking the wording rare species habitat out?
For which one?
Squanicook Meadows.
That's Squanicook
So
Meadows.
actually, all
I would
those
not take
parcels
that
that are
out.
coming out into their
It's
own.
in a priority habitat.
Mhm.
No, I understand
they
that,
all
but I
have
also
to
know
be-
that National
Yeah.
Heritage
Instead
doesn't
The
like it.
condition here, they be
Being,
excellent, good, fair, or poor.
Right, and I think if
That's why I
take those
asked.
ones, if we take those ones
I
that
would-
we
I
are
would
putting
leave
on
it
the other
in.
one.
Okay.
Or
Um,
put
we need to get
priority
back together on it,
habitat.
or I can at least
you
connect
know,
with.
as
Well, because
opposed to
I'm gonna
rare
have to- I don't
species,
have-
Just say
I don't
priority
have access
habitat.
Right.
to update
Right.
that, so I will give Jeff,
Benefits.
the
I'd be good
update.
with that,
I'll
but,
ask him
but
to
if it's
send
in
us
priority
the
habitat,
update, and then we can just take
I
that
wouldn't
piece.
take that out because it has other
Reconvene, and then we can just
considerations.
make
And if
sure
you're
it
gonna
catches
have it
it
there,
all.
people don't
Right.
realize
And
that.
then we can go through,
But saying rare
excellent.
species, maybe don't.
instead of worrying about swampy or woody, we
That's
can
my
just put
We have
on
a
Right.
good idea.
condition.
That
Yeah.
place is monitored
So I
pretty well.
have, so on.
We have a good
page,
idea
'cause
who
they're talking
goes in
about
and
something
out,
else.
so.
I'm not sure that's
It is now.
part of this. I've got,
I don't know
So
who's
I've
gonna
got to
hold
put on that.
permits in the future.
we'll just review all
Is
the
Emily
numbers
not
before
gonna
it's
do
done,
it?
right?
Pardon me?
Yeah.
Make
Is
sure we all
Emily-
have the same.
Well,
'cause
she's
I-
gonna do it.
I've got
as
circles
long
and
as she's
X's
in
and stuff, what I'm
town.
doing. I'm
She's
like
planning
clearing
to
a bunch
move
of stuff
out of
out.
town in
Yeah.
5 years or
This-
so.
And then some of the
She's
corrections have to be made. to
Bought
the
into
master.
a,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're on read, and we're, I don't wanna,
Oh, yeah, we're on, right. Yeah, I'm not talking about this.
That's not, this is all the.
Thank you.
that's the material, that's the last. This is all
It's usually
towns and
me.
conservation lands. And that's all stuff that we're keeping.
Where are we at?
I'm just going back to circles, 'cause
Gossiping
I think, no, I think we're about at the point where we can just go through, read off the numbers.
I don't get to see it very
And
often.
then I can, because I can
You're
always check on those
semi-retired.
too and make sure that we're sending the right ones over. Let me just get my pages in the right order here. Okay. Right, I think I've got them all in order. Do you want me to read off and then you guys can jump in and correct me if I
Are
miss
we,
something?
are we starting at the?
Yeah, I think
at
so.
the
We'll start
top?
at number one. Yeah, we'll start
Okay.
at the beginning here. So first thing I've got here is 9.
9.
Yep.
Okay, and what are we doing with 9?
That's one of the ones that's gonna go on the new chart. Yeah,
Because it says habitat protection.
right.
And it's wooded, steep slope.
Wooded steep slope. So that would, but it would go on there. We just put poor. Right? Isn't that the idea?
Yeah, okay,
It goes on it, but we're just gonna,
okay,
so
so.
I think if it's a possibility or something like that, I think didn't we look at that one, the one off Main Street?
Let me grab it right
That's
now. It's
361
361.
Or 360, sorry.
Okay,
Yeah, let's double check that one. Or then I have 13.
yeah,
And then I have this, the Old Turnpike Road, we should put on there, but we do need to put poor for the condition, right?
yes. And what was the next number you had? After 13?
15. We're just gonna put poor into the condition, but we need to put that over there because it does say possible trails, so just put it over there.
Okay.
So which number is that?
We were just on number 9, 360.
Yeah, which I haven't found yet.
Right, and then we know we have to make those other changes for affordable housing and stuff, but we're
Yeah.
just going over the other list. Okay, then I have 18, 19, 20, and 21. Those are all going on that list.
Yeah, 15 and 21.
Yeah, that other chart.
Yeah.
360 isn't on here.
Then I have 23 and 25.
23 and 25, yeah.
40.
Yep.
43, 44. Ooh, did you find this 1944-01 that we were wondering about? This 5 acres off Main Street. Did you find that one?
Not yet.
Number
Did you
45?
guys find it?
No,
Did you guys find? No, I
No.
didn't find it.
Okay,
Alright,
let
so
me see
last
if
one I
I've
gave you
got
was
it.
what, 44?
44, yeah.
Okay, so then, 47. Yep. All right, and then I'm on to the next page, 55, 56, and 57.
Okay, 50, 56 and
It
57.
isn't on here at all. It doesn't exist.
So which one was, that was number 13?
1944
That was number-
zero?
That was number 9 that we were, yeah.
The,
Oh, the 1944-0, that's right, we couldn't
that
find that
Main
one.
Street one. How
Yeah.
about 1940? Let me see what that is.
So what that is maybe? Okay, so I'm sorry, so we were down to, okay, so number 60 is an error, we're gonna get that fixed. So, so next on that chart, I have 63 and 66.
I have no idea what that is.
66.
And then I have, so here's the thing that I did notice about that, that 1944-0, and I'm also seeing it on this one for, number 70. In the chart itself, it has an extra square block around it.
Oh,
The other one's like that too.
interesting.
All right, and then I have number, 75 and 77, yep.
Yep.
We have those, okay. And then 79 through 82.
Seventy-nine to 82.
Yep.
Oh, what happened to my 79? Oh, there.
There's also 80,
4 and 85, those are next.
what?
84 and 85, I got
Yep.
those. Yep,
84 and 85.
yep, we got those. Yep,
Okay.
and then 95 all the way down to 104 on that page.
Yeah, and
Okay.
then we go 105
And
to
then 105 to 115,
115.
yep.
Okay.
And that is all I have, other than corrections that we have to make,
Yeah.
but for
For that separate
additional
table.
separate table, that's what I have listed, but we don't, but I do still, we have
I
to
was
figure out that
curious about 122 and 123.
122 and 123.
Let
Okay.
me go back.
Yeah, that's what we were gonna look at those, because I don't know those properties.
I
I
think
think if anybody
that's
does, you probably do.
Trophy Ave or whatever it's called. I think that's what that is. That was 4440 and 44411. Those up far.
That's what, that's Haynes Rose, right? Haynes
That's
Road.
Haynes
Yeah.
Road, yeah.
Yeah, that's like 31 acres,
Oh.
36 acres all total between those two.
Forty-four,
Yeah, we haven't gotten that far, I guess, right? Yeah, we didn't get into that.
4440.
Yeah.
Let me try that. Okay. So, what is that? Granite Road. Oh, this is the open space for, here's Granite Road. So this is an OSPD. And it's this property right here. So Haynes Road all the way out, almost to Pepperell.
Okay,
And it's the open space for the Granite Road subdivision. That's 4440.
okay.
And so we should put
So
that one
yes,
on.
122 for sure. And 120,
And 44411, is
Yeah.
that the other one?
yeah,
Yeah, that's just a little bit past that one.
Past it,
They're
so
not
on the
seeing it.
other side?
No, same, just past Granite Road.
So that must be the rest of
So
the,
you want to
But it
add
only had-
122?
yeah.
What I have
probably
is only has it with
Okay.
And we're gonna.
like a half an acre off.
So are we
It's a-
adding that one, James, 123?
I think so.
With the
Yeah.
main
The
segment?
answer is
All right, so
yes.
yes, we'll do that, add that one on there
And
too.
if you walk that, you go back, you can
123.
wind up at Warren Road.
Yeah,
up on the
122
top of
and
Yes, you
Walls
can,
Hill.
because it goes into the.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've walked that.
and then there's a landlocked piece of Townsend in the middle.
Yes, which I believe just went to, to Fish and Wildlife. That landlocked piece.
We have to. Hope it's not in here.
No,
I have no idea.
I don't see anything
Why
else
wouldn't they want that?
off of Haynes
To begin
Road.
with,
They wanted it because it was a landlocked piece that would, kind of,
no, why did the town end up with that little piece at one point and then,
God only knows. I don't know.
okay,
I don't know that. What was it? Was the one on Main Street was 3 what?
360,
That's not even
doesn't even exist, huh?
it doesn't exist on here.
Right.
It's Mr. Mapper.
Yeah, so that 360, the 1944.
Oh, wait, yes, it does. Here we go.
Okay,
360. Their numbers aren't, so this is Wheeler Road. It's it's all the way out.
oh yeah, it's on the top of it and it's just past Amadon's where Wheeler turns to the right.
That's
Okay.
exactly right. That's where it
See,
is.
my
yeah,
rabbit
and
holes
it's
get me somewhere.
that's a nice, like, little plot of land right there.
How big is it?
It's
1.3
only 1.3,
acres.
yeah, it's a little piece, but that's not chump change.
Formerly municipalities / districts, removed June 2009. And that's crazy, whatever that means. I don't know what that means. But anyway, the
That's
town
number
owns
9.
that.
Yeah,
That
let's
should
take
go
number
on.
9. We're gonna
Number
take number
9.
9 back at the beginning here and
You
put that
gonna
one on
put
there.
number 9?
Yeah, we're gonna put
Mhm.
number 9 on.
Okay.
All right. Back down to the 120s. Now we've got off Ponderosa, off Ash, off West Meadow.
Where are you at?
So we're looking further down here. So we were just looking at 122 and 123.
Right.
And then we just have
124.
124 and 125 to look at. The other ones are the,
But those are
NCLT,
wa- those
right?
are water protection.
yeah, water
areas.
supply
we're not
areas.
gonna
So we
take
gotta
those.
cross those ones right off.
So we're not gonna take
Yeah,
those.
and then I
They
think the
won't
rest
let it in
is,
there.
all NCLT or FW or
Somebody else.
somebody else. someone or
133 and 134, George pointed out that those need to be swapped.
something. Yes, we have that as a correction. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
133,
yeah,
134,
yeah.
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 But I
do have
think,
that.
did we miss any of the ones that we talked about to put onto that separate list? Because I think we probably pulled those all. So do you guys want me to try and grab the ones, talk maybe down to the assessor's office or get on this mapper now that I know what I'm doing and try and find those areas or what have you and see if we can get a rating for them, or what the condition is so that we can attach that? Because now that we have the numbers, it's a lot more workable than trying to,
Yeah.
inquiry all of them. But if I could go down and talk with them downstairs and for these specific ones, it might be a whole lot easier to
Okay,
come up with some conditional.
yeah, and
And I
I'll,
can talk to Jess up here too.
and
She'll
I'll
know
get
some of
with
these properties.
Jessica and, she's the liaison with Jeffrey to
Yeah.
update all this stuff, so I'll get with her
Awesome.
and have it all updated. God knows when it'll be updated, but.
We can try. We got to what,
Right.
2031 to get this done? Is that what it said? They're gonna hold it for until 2031?
Well, it took
Is that what it was?
Took like a couple of years just to get the
I know,
draft.
right?
Get the draft done.
All right, but let me just make a note to myself that I can go talk to this.
Okay.
Save that for another night.
Yeah.
It has a mitigation plan.
It has a
Next time.
I think we have about 5 items on that.
Oh,
We'll do that another meeting.
I think that
Let's do that
sounds
another
good.
meeting.
Yeah,
I know, I'm like,
yeah, no, we'll do that another
it's been a
meeting.
long day already. I don't know if I can
Okay.
manage another one.
Well, thank you, everyone.
You're welcome.
Close it up.
Do we want to schedule the next meeting?
Yeah. You guys want to do that or you want to play it as we go, coming up in? Like I said, I'm completely out until after August
Let me
9th.
find out how long it's gonna take to get an update,
Okay.
because it's not,
Okay,
unless we wanna meet to do just the mitigation.
the mitigation
We
plan,
can do that.
right.
Let me, so you said you could after.
Yeah,
Good
after
night.
August 9th, Well,
I'm
really
going
the
on
15th, but-
vacation. Let me look at the calendar and I'll send
Okay.
everyone an email and maybe we'll just go through have
The shorter
do
one.
the hazard. I don't see Jeff turning this around anytime quickly.
Right,
So
right.
we can,
Alright.
I'll do that, so I can send
Okay.
everything and, so could I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn at 7:48 PM.
Second,
Thank you.
roll call vote, no, yes, me,
Yes, Veronica Kell, yes.
James Gates, yes.
Carol Hoff says yes.
Sammy Hoff, yes.
George?
Yes, yes,
Thank you.
All right.